welcome. Thanks for joining us. All set to bring you Game 3 of the American League Wild Card Series. It's the Wolverines taking on the All-Stars. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Singy.
This is as good as it gets in a three-game series, Boog. I mean, one game for all the marbles, and who knows how it's going to play out. But one thing I'm sure is we'll see the managers being very proactive. And in a situation like this, where there's no room for error, they're not going to be afraid to use every arm in the bullpen and every warm body off the bench if they have to.
Yeah, there's no saving something for tomorrow in this type of situation. Got to put it all out there on the table. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. Just about set. Today's starting pitcher, number 45.
He's able to throw the four-seam fastball and an effective two-seam fastball. Many times when guys go to the two-seamer, their four-seamer isn't as effective as it used to be, but he's able to manage both pitches, and they are very good pitches.
All right, ready to go here. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, number 8. Fastball for a strike. So we're off and running in Game 3. And the slider just misses. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed, though.
The 1-2. Ripped on the ground to second. Sends it to first. One up, one down. Take a look at the lineup. Here's the rookie third baseman. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one's back there. To the warning track, makes the catch. Christian Moore will hit next.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
That misses off the outside edge. Next offering upstairs.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
And that's in for a strike. Off the mark there. Now 3-1. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Here with my pal Singy, and today's starter, Sechrist.
Well, he's going to come at hitters with a four-seam fastball and a two-seam fastball, and he's able to maintain really good spin rate on the four-seam fastball. A lot of times guys lose that when they go to a two-seamer. Very effective with both pitches.
We go to the bottom of the first, and the batter now, Michael Snyder. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. Kicks and fires. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
And now it's 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
It's a good take.
2-2.
Got it by him for the K.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
And a couple of quick outs. Let's take a look at our lineup. Singy, we're looking at a really young lineup here, so not much experience, but it also means they're going to bring a lot of energy to the table most days.
Well, we're in a golden age of young players. I mean, these players, they're getting up to the majors. They're dominating from a young age, bringing home plenty of hardware early in their careers. I mean, before they even get to free agency. So, you know, when you consider all of that, I love seeing the kind of energy that a team like this brings to the yard every day in and day out.
2 outs, base is empty. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. And they jump out front. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And next will be the cleanup hitter. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Just off the inside edge.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
And another ball. Right side, settles under this one, and that is that. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. You're watching the American League Wild Card Series on the show. Back here at Great American Ballpark, second inning set to go. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Blake Burke. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. The strategy around starting pitchers in the postseason, it's really changed in recent years. Managers are pulling starters earlier, making a strong bullpen essential for a championship team. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A gigantic blast. And this game is tied. It's 1-1.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Number 21 in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
Yeah, I think with starting pitchers, they're not going as deep in the postseason because managers aren't willing to let them get knocked around and put a game out of reach. Most skippers have a quicker hook this time of the year.
Next pitch is outside. Swinging a drive, deep right field. That one back there. And it's gone. Home run. That'll fire up the dugout. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-1.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Now it's the rookie DH. First pitch misses. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in game 3. There's a strike. A plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Bill, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
Over to first, one away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
The center fielder, number 9.
And here's the rookie center fielder. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fought off foul. 2 runs across in the inning here in this decisive game 3 of the wild card series. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 away down.
Well, that was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss, you go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Outside. Yeah, that's ball 2. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one pushed foul.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 3rd out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. We head to the bottom of the 2nd, and now number 2.
The catcher.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
As the lefty gets to work. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. The wind of the pitch. That one missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
That is good. The right fielder, number 12.
Here's the rookie right fielder. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The 0-1. And a good eye there.
1-1.
That catches the corner.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And now the rookie second baseman. That's towards center. Under it. And there's 2 away.
Batting in, the shortstop, number 77.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop. First offering, and it just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Right through there for a strike.
And a pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that one is in the dirt. And the count's even at 2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the play. Number 24. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the left fielder. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Now the number 2 hitter. Fly to left his first time.
Right through there for a strike.
No outs. Runners at first and second. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. And Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. Righty to the plate. Grounder might be 2. There's 1. And that's 2.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Christian Moore getting ready to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Two outs and a runner at third. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 2-0. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's bad. Hauls it in on the warning track. So it's no runs on 2 base hits. No errors and 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Wolverines out front here, 2-1. Back here in Cincinnati, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, number 10. And a pitch. And there's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And he deals. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Michael Snyder digs in now. Foul ball there. And that's outside.
1-1.
That missed inside, and it's 2-1. The lefty fires. And a curve is down and in.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Got him. And there is another strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Now the third baseman grounded out his first time. Swinging a foul straight back. Two outs. That's out to center field. Under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is the third out of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Blake Burke. The pitch. That one ripped. That's back. Forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 3-1. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Now it's the right fielder. And it's fouled away.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Left-hand hitter waits. And ball one.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. And I want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Not close with that one. And the count is 2-2. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. On to first. Ball arrives too late. He's out safely after the drop third strike.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game. It's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an offer for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually recorded. Kind of one of those, just trust me, let's move on situations.
Well, these players did a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Makes the grab.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Here's the center fielder. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one fouled off. Hammered down the line, and now maybe extra bases. Headed for the plate. The relay. He's safe as he gets his hand in.
Well done. Drives in the run. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Now the catcher up to hit. Cal Stark. Right through there for a strike. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 29 appears to be getting loose. Number 44, the right-hander, loosening up as well. Man at second. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Kicks and deals. The punch out there. 2 away. Now it's the shortstop, and he's already singled in this game. That one not close, and that's ball 1. Fastball for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what.
Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. And midway in the 4th, the Wolverines on top 4-1. Decisive 3rd game of the wild card round. Now the left fielder, number 7.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to. Just blown away in that at-bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Number 8 in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. And that misses off the outside edge. 2-0. Just missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out on that double play.
The 1-1. And another ball. Up and in. And the count is 3-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
At the belt and fires. And that's ball 4.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound. But, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this. But he's going to have to buckle down right here.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. And now the right fielder. His first at bat was a strikeout. That's outside. 1-0.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. That's in there. And the count 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Number 15 in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And a pitch. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. The run comes in to score from second. It's 4-2. And he's got a double.
Gets the job done as he brings home the pair. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Man at second here with 2 away. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Runner at second. 2 down. That's a little bit low. And a count 1-2. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Backs and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And we're back at the plate. Number 8.
The left fielder, Number 8.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
That's the ball.
Just missed.
1-0.
Just missed. 2-0 the count. Here it comes.
Right through there for a strike.
Strike on the inside corner. Misses outside. Full count now.
Got a full count.
And a swing and a miss. And now one away. Here's the third baseman.
Number 12.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. 2 up, 2 down.
Second baseman, Christian Moore.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the power speed combo. Christian Moore.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 5th. Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
2 down, nobody on. Swings through that.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
On the ground to third. Gets it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Great American Ballpark. And now the DH, number 10.
Number 10.
Sechrist back to work. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Down high fly ball out to left center. Sizing this one up. He's got it. And there's one down.
The first baseman, number 5. Michael.
So the lineup flips over. Now here is Michael Snyder. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A massive home run. It's 4-4. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well.
Take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Berg. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
Now the number 2 hitter. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is in for a strike. This one in the air, center field. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's the left fielder. He's already homered here in this one. And there's a foul ball. Tied at 4. That misses the zone. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And another ball. To the right side. Moore. Fires over to first. Out number 3. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. It's now tied 4-4. Stepping in, Blake Burke. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
And the pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The next offering misses. And 1-1. Activity in the bullpen. Grant Stevens preparing to come on if needed. Number 25 getting cranked up as well. Tied at 4. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Pitch is in the dirt. 2-2. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second. A chance now to take the lead. And at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Number 29 gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Go ahead run on base. Now it's the right fielder. He's already homered in this game. There's a strike. Go-ahead run at second here in the 3rd and final game of the series. That misses, and it's 1-1. Now it bounces away. Can't squeeze it. Probably ruled a pass ball as the runner moves up to 3rd. The 2-1. Wouldn't chase that time. Number 22 in the on-deck circle. And here it comes. This one trailed right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. That was blasted to the moon. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they take the lead. It's 6-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And next is the designated hitter. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these guys digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. And now the center fielder, 1 for 2. Way high.
1-0.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. Way out front for strike 2.
1-2, the count.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. One down, base is empty. To the right side. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. Awesome play there.
The batter, the catcher, Cal.
Now a chance for Cal Stark, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch misses. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're the top half of the 6th. There's a strike. Late with the swing there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
2 outs. He goes down looking. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's a 2-run lead now at 6-4. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the center fielder, number 8. Sechrist back to work. Just missed. Movement in the bullpen, number 27. The rookie left-hander appears to be getting going. Schaefer, the right-hander, also getting loose. There's a swing and a drive. That one's deep. See you later. And this place is rocking. It's 6-5.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Here's the catcher.
Well, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Headed towards the corner on his way over. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, number 12.
And now the right fielder,
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Home team down a run here in the bottom of the sixth. That one off the mark, and the count is 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter, to track.
And now the lefty. Got him. That's the second out. Here's the second baseman.
Number 15.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
And the 0-2. Ball one there.
Ball.
Two down, bases empty, but one run across here in the rubber match of this three-game series. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now 6-5. Back here in Cincinnati, new inning getting started, and the batter will be the shortstop, number 24. As the lefty gets to work, that's in for a strike at 95. It's 0-1. And it's strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. That's the first out at the top of the seventh. Back to the top of the lineup. Now the left fielder, 1 for 3. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. Bases empty, 1 away here in the late stages of game 3. Pitch in the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. And they add a run. It's 7-5. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Grant Stevens taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now the third baseman. Now a screamer into the outfield. That's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
The batter, second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Christian Moore. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. There's a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The pitch. And a good eye there.
That's the ball.
One run across in the frame so far here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the slider just misses.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
A great back and forth and that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Burke, the next to hit, takes low for a ball.
Going to lay off that pitch down.
Outside low, and now 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
There's the strike.
They came right out of right there and challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. I'm not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
In the air, left field. Drops into the glove. So first and second with 2 outs. Now it's the right fielder. Smash to the left side. They take the force out. They limit the damage here. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 7-5. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Number 27.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. The switch hitter batting right.
Shortstop, number 77.
And the pitch. Looked like it was a little bit up.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Kicks and fires. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-2.
On the ground, right side. Moore gathers and throws to first. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Now it's the DH. Ball 1 low. Just missed.
2-0.
One out, base is empty. And a swing and a miss.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
One down, base is empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now the first baseman, Michael Snyder. And that's in there for strike one. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
2 down, nobody on. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. For the top of the 8th, and now the DH, number 22.
Number 22.
The wind to the pitch. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Stevens, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. 0-2 now. That one just misses. Left-hand batter waits.
Ball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, that high 4-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Line drive, takes it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And here is Cal Stark. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. And that one fouled off. Right-handed reliever. Edge of the zone for a strike. And the count is 0-2. And the righty deals. That's down and in. Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Been a pretty rough game at the plate for him so far. A bunch of strikeouts, so that felt good, I'm sure. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Big swing and a miss.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. You have to regroup here.
They get the force. 3rd out. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, number 31.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
The pitch. Number 3,
No,
the
that's
leadoff
the
batter
ball.
as he looks at ball 1. Swing and a miss. And a count even 1-1. And a foul ball. And that one is lifted in the air. Sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Number 7.
Here's the left fielder. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
One down, base is empty. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
The 1-1. And a ground ball to first. Oh, he gloves it. And very nicely done for the out.
I love the fact that the pitcher didn't become a spectator on this play. Nice job by the first baseman to dive, get dirty, knock that ball down. And if the pitcher's not there, he's got nobody to flip it to. Excellent job by both those guys.
And next will be the cleanup hitter. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swings through that one.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Number 25.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now the left fielder, number 8. He sent one out of here in the 7th.
Yeah, big moment in this game as well. It was a great swing, and one of the reasons why they're out in front and looking to add on right here.
The pitch. And that's through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that off. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
That pitch in for a strike. 0-2 now. And that's outside. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Here's the third baseman. Wouldn't chase that time. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. A lefty up and throwing out there. The lefty, the 1-0. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the 9th. That one missed. Next pitch is outside.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count's full.
You got a full count.
Foul tip into the mid, struck him out.
Really strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Settles underneath it. Brings it in, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We head now to the bottom of the 9th. The Wolverines lead it 7-5. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, number 19.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And a pitch. Number 2. The batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Yo 1. And there's a ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here comes a pitch. And another ball. The pitch. Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Number 12 in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And he deals.
2-1.
That one fouled off.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
And they'll do it again. And a pitch. And that's in the dirt.
Full count.
Left field. Has this one sized up. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, number 15.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the second baseman, number 15. In there at the knees. Strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. Ball game. They win the series and punch their ticket to the American League Division Series. The All-Stars take Game 3 and are on to the Division Series, Singy. This was a tough task having to play all 3 games in hostile territory, but they got it done winning 2 out of 3.
Well, you said it. Winning is always a challenge on the road, but even more so in the postseason. They showed me a lot in this series, and I think this win is going to send them into the next round feeling pretty confident on what they can accomplish here in October.
And a tough end to the season on the other side. They obviously had bigger hopes for an October run, but that'll have to wait till next year.
Fans our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 7 runs, 11 hits. No errors, they left 5 runners on base. For the home team, 5 runs on 5 hits. No errors, they left 2 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.